And yeah, yeah, I'd love to see the creator play Monster Truck. I'd love to interview them if they weren't 8 years old. I mean, I don't know if they are 8 years old. I'm just, you know what I mean. But I don't want to interview an 8-year-old. No offense to an 8-year-old. I would just, rather keep my distance. Um, so yeah, look, this is Your Happy Farm, right? And it's actually really good. This is properly good. Manage your farm, take care of your animals, grow and multiply your profits. Now, what really intrigues me is this respect scoreboard, because everyone's got zero, so maybe it just doesn't work. But nonetheless, I am curious about the respect system. Like, it really, it's really got my intrigue that there is a respect system. Also, yeah, the requests, no one has any requests, but the rest all work. So surely these do work too. It's just that no one has any yet, because I don't know, man. It's clearly a long game that you're supposed to just dip in and out of, like, at your will. And yeah, look, I'm happy to play a 10-year-old stream sometime, man. Just don't have the 10-year-old watch me play it. Or if you do have the 10-year-old watch me play it, let me know that they're watching me play it so that I can be really nice and not swear. Because I can be really nice and I can not swear. But I'm just gonna be honest most of the time, you know what I mean? Um, well, you say you don't mind the swearing, but the 10-year-old would. I mean, I don't, you know what I mean? It's not my objective to go swearing at children or anything. But it's okay, man, it's okay. Obviously, if it was just you, then yeah, it would be fine. Um, so, right, just, yeah, basically, this is a bit like Harvest Moon, a bit like Stardew Valley. Um, like, you plant things here. It has a save system, right? It actually saves. And we've tested it. See, there we go. We've tested it and it works by quitting and coming back in, etc. And yeah, you can do some fishing, right? Just while you wait on your crops to grow. These things with the timer ticking down, they are potatoes. Um, and they're going to be ready in about 10 seconds. May as well just do a bit of fishing before they are. And yeah, no, I get you, Kutai, I get you. Obviously, you mean you and the other adults in the house. I know, man, it's cool, it's all good. Yeah, let's quit fishing for now and go back to this. Let's get our potatoes. There we go, harvest the potatoes, plant more potatoes, and then go back to fishing. Because we've still got some space in our inventory, so there we go. And there's a lot of depth to this by the looks of it, with the respect system and the request system. And you've not seen the shop menu yet, but it's really good. And yeah, I'm getting close to that first unlock, man. I mean, this has genuinely sort of dug its claws into me. It's also got a full day and night cycle, and you can see the time on the top right there. And when it's night time, obviously, like, you have to go to bed. But then you get letters in your, like, you see how there's a mailbox at the front gate? Like, sometimes letters appear there, and like, it's like, it just seems interesting, man. I mean, it doesn't, it doesn't necessarily do anything that things like Harvest Moon and Stardew Valley don't do. But it just seems really cool, man. Like, yeah, it's got its claws into me, and there is a lot on offer, and presumably he's going to be adding even more over time. This is a cool one. It's definitely a cool one. But it's not, I mean, it's not the most interesting thing to watch, you know what I mean? There we go, I got a fish. Let's go to the shop, right? Let's go to the shop, sell our stuff. So, let's sell the fish, sell the potatoes. There we go. So yeah, look at all this stuff, man. And then obviously there's more stuff there for when he updates it. I am level 2. I would like to get to level 3 to unlock tomatoes. But I'm looking at it, and actually, like, 5 minutes, 20 XP, 3 minutes, 15 XP, and to me, the maths there doesn't necessarily add up, because that means 10 minutes, 40 XP, and 9 minutes, 45 XP. You know what I'm saying? That's just an example about, like, balancing issues, like the sort of balancing issues that I think the guy could maybe look into more. I'm not sure, man. I'm not an expert. But it's just something that I noticed. And then, yeah, look, got all these improvements and, like, tools. It's very cool. Let's get a bucket, because I've not got a bucket. Let's see what the bucket does. I mean, I presume I fill the bucket up with water and then it lets me water them. Because so far I haven't had to water anything. So, right, you stand there to fish, but where do you stand for the water? Right. Oh, I need more potatoes. Right, I'm gonna go get more potatoes. Sorry, I forgot to buy potatoes. See, this is just kind of addictive. You could just have this on, like, without all the running back and forth and min-maxing and being efficient. You could just plant stuff and leave it running while you do housework and then come back and check up on it, you know? Right, let's water it then. Yeah, triangle to water. See, it's not letting me water. And presumably that's because I don't have water in my bucket. But how do I put water in my bucket? That's the question. How do I put water in my bucket? If anyone's got any ideas, I'm happy to take them, but let's just do some fishing. Can you see the other menus? Yeah, sure. I mean, I will go back. I'll go back and show you them in a second, man. We'll look at them even more in depth. Because I did see animals and stuff, I just haven't unlocked them yet. And yeah, as an idle game, if you were going to be stepping away for 10 minutes, obviously, yeah, you would do the 10-minute one. I know, man, I know. But right now, we're not quite at that level, because it's, you know, it's just not long enough. But let's try and get to level 3, right? Let's just try and get to level 3. This has definitely got its hooks into me, and I'm curious to see how much they expand it, because it's definitely got potential. There are so many variables, and they've, you know, I don't know, man, they've get track of it all. It's incredible. And I hope it gets the love it deserves, I really do. Did I just get some money from that? Okay. So yeah, look, there's these menus here, right? I mean, I don't seem able to, like, select the bucket, you know, I just have it. And then, you know, music volume, save, turn the music on and off, have the volume. There we go, just save, may as well. Let's go back to the shop menu now. Also, yeah, look, you can go in the house and, you know, I imagine you maybe unlock more stuff as it goes on. When it gets to night time, you have to sleep, but it won't let you sleep during the daytime, so... So yeah, I mean, look, here's the shop menu. So potato, corn, watermelon, pineapple, avocado, apple, strawberry, broccoli, tulip, sunflower, mushroom, cactus. I mean, 390 minutes for the cactus, 490 minutes for the pine. Like, that's definitely an AFK game, you know what I mean? You're not going to be sitting here waiting for, I mean, that's like 8 hours. That's 8 hours and 10 minutes. You're not going to be sitting for that long just waiting on it, right? I mean, I suppose you will if you want to, but it's mental. So yeah, okay, here's chicken, cow, sheep, pig, dog. That's cool. I would get a chicken if I could afford it. Tools, fishing rod. Oh, I've not... Well, yeah, okay, that's to upgrade it, I suppose. Tools, flashlight, shearer, pager. I wonder what the pager does. Like, it's interesting, you know what I mean? Improvements, capacity, scarecrow. I guess that means that there's... Yeah, I don't know, that's cool. Well, oh, a well. I need the well for the water. I probably shouldn't have bought the bucket before I had a well. But you learn these things as you go, right? A chicken run, milk warehouse. Oh, I probably need that before I can buy a chicken, But look at this, man. Yeah, even buffs. Just buffs. Like, that's crazy. Also, I've got stuff to sell. And I know my potatoes are ready, but... There we go. And we are getting a real-time clock gadget, by the way, Kutai. I don't know if you know, but it's been announced. Like, Media Molecule have announced that a real-time gadget is actually coming. There we go. Let's go to sleep. I wonder if we'll have any mail in the morning. No, yeah, they have announced it. It's official. Like, yeah, they've definitely announced it, man. So it would be interesting to like, it leads to situations where, for example, you could have a dream which shows different content on different days. I'm actually about to look up a link for you, Kutai. Yeah, I was going to look up the link for the Trello board, and I was going to just post it for Kutai. I'm just googling Media Molecule Trello board now. Here we go. I've got it. 1 second. I'm about to post the link. Just 1 second. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, Keo beat me to it, so I guess I didn't need to. Never mind. But yeah, Kutai, that's the roadmap for Dreams. It shows all the stuff that they're working on currently, and that's one of the things. So it's definitely happening. They've announced it. We just don't know when it's coming. And there's some mail. There we go. It just says at what? Okay, that mail didn't work. I'm not sure what that was about. I guess that mail didn't work. That's a shame. Because up until just now, everything has worked. You know, that's the first time a thing's not worked. That's a shame. Not quite sure what that was all about. But it doesn't take away my sort of love and respect for the dream. Okay, scripting. I'm going to click on the Trello board now. I've not looked at it in a little while. When you say scripting, and you wonder what that means, yeah, wonder what it does mean. Let's just see if there's anything else new here that I don't know about. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It's all a bit in depth, and I'm supposed to be streaming, not looking at a page. But I mean, it's all really exciting. All the stuff they're doing. I hope Dreams, like I really hope Dreams, just continues to grow. I'm not sure how it can, given that it never gets any marketing or anything. But I hope it continues to sort of grow. Unless Sony are planning on all of a sudden giving it some marketing on the PS5 or something like that. I don't know. Let's go get these potatoes. Oh, I forgot to buy more again, of course, of course. Just too busy looking at the menus and selling stuff, eh? Oh, what? Why don't I have any? What? Did that? Okay, I don't know, man. That seemed to maybe not harvest any there, unless I'm imagining things. But in general, the stream's really cool. Let's go back to the fishing. Just want to get to level 3. I want to get those tomatoes. But yeah, it will be interesting seeing all the expansions that come to Dreams and all the different things that people will be able to make with them and stuff. It will be really cool. And it means that someone can actually make like an Animal Crossing type thing where there are different things on different days. It's potentially really cool. I wish that I, see, well, yeah. When Dreams first came out, I was really into create mode. I made loads of stuff. I don't make stuff as much anymore. I think it's because I find it all a bit intimidating. Um, you know, I've sort of turned into someone who just plays other people's things and messes about a little in create mode. I've not really made anything properly, like, that's mine for ages. You know, like a serious, proper, full-on game type thing. Um, but I would like to, it's just difficult to get into the mindset. Yeah, I don't know, man. And yeah, Keo says, like, they're planning on us being able to use basic scripting language to code stuff instead of using logic gadgets. Okay, I mean, maybe it's that. I mean, I was thinking maybe... Yeah, maybe it means that. I don't know. I also thought that another thing it could potentially mean is just, no, no, it doesn't matter. That wouldn't make sense. I was going to say to have levels that operate more like clockwork, like, for example, maybe a Hitman level does. But I suppose there's nothing stopping you from doing that already, right? But maybe they mean make it easier to do that sort of thing where, I don't know, man, I don't know. Obviously, there's nothing stopping you from just doing a thing like that anyway. Or yeah, scripting something in edit mode like a macro even. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's really intriguing. I would love to ask them and love to find out what exactly it is. All we can really do is speculate. It's, yeah, I mean, it'll be really cool. Ultimately, I just hope it leads to more good creations. And I might not get to level 3 after all, because you know what? Like, it's taken a while. The balancing, you know, it's the balancing again. I think maybe, you know, because this costs 450, and obviously I should be saving up for it, but I've got to keep spending money on other things as well. Um, and I don't understand what the bake tool necessarily is. Like, yeah, I've seen the word bake tool, and I'm like, oh, what's that? But do you know what the bake tool actually is? Do you know what they mean by it? Because, yeah, what do they mean by bake? See, I mean, there's no way I'm going to get to 450 while still buying potatoes every time. I'm only really making 20 profit for every potatoes. So if you think about that, 20 profit for every potatoes, to get 450 profit, that's like, well, that's 22 and a half batches of potatoes. And when you take in the time consideration, that's almost 2 hours of just growing potatoes just to get 450. Which I don't think is a good balance. I don't think that's a good balance of time to reward, necessarily. But this game does definitely have its hooks into me, and I should level up with the next batch, so here we go. And yes, I know how an emitter works. It's like that, but you can keep the emitted objects in edit mode. Okay, that's cool, that's cool. That's very cool. And yeah, Kutai, it essentially bakes emitted objects into your scene so they become a permanent part of your scene. Doesn't sound all exciting, but paves the way for all sorts of crazy communicated, seeded creation tools and procedural generation techniques. Okay, cool. And yes, interesting, so you could procedurally generate something and then go to edit and save what was made. Okay, okay, does that mean that, okay, okay. I don't know, I'm still trying to get my head around that. But I am all for procedurally generated things. You know, I'm a big fan of the whole, like, roguelike genre, you know. So I'm all for that sort of thing. It's very cool, man. It's very cool. Although, okay, so Kutai is saying, so you could procedurally generate something and go back to edit and save what was made. So, does that mean that, for example, in a dream, like, in a dream, like for example, Rome, a city builder, you could save your city and bring that into edit mode. Is that what it means? Or yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Obviously only if the creator lets you, but I'm actually feeling a bit peckish, so I think I might go grab a banana. I'm just gonna do that in a minute, I think. But I'll get to level 3 first, and then I'll stick on some nice music. Here we go. Are we gonna catch something good with the fishing this time? And yeah, people could go get random cities for their own dreams, and yeah, okay, yeah, Katai's still reading through the Trello, and it's very cool, man. I'm glad that Katai now knows about the Trello, because it's something that everyone should know about. Sometimes I see people say, like, oh, Dreams needs more stuff, blah blah blah, and Meteor Molecule aren't doing anything. But, you know, they've got that Trello there, they are doing stuff. Obviously, we would all like it to come sooner than it is coming, but it is coming, so... Just thinking about these potatoes. Sitting here on a stream, thinking about potatoes. Oh, I didn't mean to buy them, I meant to buy the tomatoes. There we go. That was a waste of money. And yeah, I mean, you'd think people making games and dreams would know that game development takes a while, exactly. And I am sure that if not for events that happened in the world recently, then it would have all happened much quicker, right? Obviously, a lot of offices and stuff had to close down and people had to work from home. And they're all trying their best, but I mean, you know, you can't necessarily do all the same stuff that you would do when you're in an office together. You know what I mean? I'm sure that updates would have come sooner if not for, you know, all that stuff. Which is still going on, by the way. So, you know, I hope everyone's being safe and taking care and all that sort of thing. I just want to plant these tomatoes. Yeah, this is kind of an addictive game, it's really cool. I was really into games like Harvest Moon and Stardew Valley and stuff when I was younger. I mean, I say when I was younger, Stardew Valley was only a few years ago, like, but the Harvest Moon games I played when I was like 14 or something like that. Like I'm talking about the Super Nintendo Harvest Moon. Anyway. Here we go, 30 seconds, and then I'll grab a banana. And we'll have some nice tunes. I won't subject you to Sauceless One's album again. As amazing as it is, like, I've probably played it on stream about 5 times now. Maybe that's too much. At least for now, you know what I mean? Obviously I'll be playing it again on Monday. But I'll stick something else on for you, something nice. Nah, we didn't get anything, that's fine. Pick up these potatoes and then plant some tomatoes. There we go. And then sell everything and then save. And then I'll play the rest of it off stream. I will not subject you to more of this. But maybe one day I can load up the stream and I'll be like level 40 or something. And I can just be like, look guys, I done it. And this is what the game looks like when you're at level 40. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's definitely got its claws into me. So much so that I almost just went fishing again. Right, let's not forget to save. There we go, save, and then save and leave. Let's save and leave. There we go. and I've still not got any respect, but neither does anybody else, so that's fine. Yeah, fourth on the money, that's fine, happy with that. Fifth, there we go, fifth on the time, but fourth on the money. So I'm actually, I'm playing it more efficiently than at least one other person.